Hey Facebook, how's everyone doing? I'm actually about to change my camera setting really fast. All right, that looks better. All right, so I am back. I took a week off and we are an hour late because my daughter is in the musical Tosca tomorrow, and we had a meet and greet with her new staff, which is she's in the play also, a fiddler on the Roof. And so we had meet and greet from 10 to 11. I'm sorry that I didn't like communicate with you guys about me being late, but I am here. Before I get started, I am going to see if I can get audio checks so that I can kind of get this thing going. Today is a very this is a different type of live. I am not scripted this live. We will not be doing class. It's just going to be little old Tasha talking from my big old heart, okay, to you guys. I want to, make some points. If you see this title, it's about believing in yourself. And I definitely want to make some great points about why it's important for you to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, because I have always been a person that believed in my dreams, but I've always let outside noise, push me back away from those dreams because validation, other people's approval, not feeling confident enough, imposter syndrome, a little bit of everything. So I just want to make sure that before I get started that we do have clear audio. And so I'm not going to ramble on right at this moment. So bear with me. I am waiting on someone to get on the live to get on here and check audio for me. So hi, IG. Hopefully you guys had an amazing, sorry, I'm kicking my thing. Hopefully you guys had an amazing June. We're going into July. And I always say every live, like, can you really believe that we're in July, this summer, y'all? This summer has passed us by. And if you have not planted your seed, right? If you're not planting your seed for harvest season, what are you doing? It is time. Now, spring was time for you to plant your seeds, but never too late, okay? If you want to manifest something, make sure you are taking the time and sowing your seeds. The sun is at its highest peak. And when the sun is at its highest peak, that's when we feel good internally, right? Especially as a melanated community, we thrive when the sun comes out. We get seasonal depression during the winter time. We don't really like the cold. We go into hibernation mode. And so this is a time to be able to come outside, spread your wings, network, sunbathe, garden, find new opportunities. This is a time, right? The sun is at its highest peak. So it's energizing us and it's pushing our dreams forward. It's pushing us forward. It's giving us vision. The sun is meant to bring light codes down to the planet and to us, right? To give us, visions and dreams. And, if you are able to sit in silence and listen, right? We always talk about manifesting. We always want to manifest things, but you can't manifest anything if you're not willing to sit in silence and hear God speak to you. Or some people say, get the codes, get the uploads, get the downloads, right? It's time for you to start planting your seeds this season. I'm still waiting on my folks to come on here and see if audio is working. I'm actually going to click off and see something. Sorry. Hold on, IG. I'm going to put you on pause really fast, okay? Hold on. I'm on here. I'm just waiting. I've been on here for about 3 minutes. I'm just waiting on you to click in.
Oh, all right. Then my bad.
Sorry, IG. I had to put you on pause. I had to make a phone call to see, to wait on them to come and check audio for me. So I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I need to really hire somebody to do this work for me, y'all. My daughter's phone went out, so it's kind of be tough for me to check audio. So I just really need to get her phone fixed so I can really um, make sure my audio is working. I think that's what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make that my duty to go get my daughter's phone fixed. So audio, so I can make sure I'm coming on here ready for you guys. I got a thumbs up on Facebook. I'm waiting on a thumbs up on Instagram, and then I can really get started. All right, I'm gonna turn on the comments too. And it looked like we are good on Instagram. All right, perfect. Oh, my mic is working on Facebook. I'm super excited because I didn't know. I didn't charge my mic or anything. So I'm super excited. But anyways, now that I have audio, I can really get started and I can really talk. Okay. So today is, like I said earlier, today is not going to be a traditional live because I got so much going on in my life. Great stuff. And so I felt like I just needed to speak from the heart and just talk about some things that really been filling me up lately. You know, I always complain about all the things that I got going on. Like, I'm busy here, I can't do this. I'm busy here, I can't do that. And although these things are very overwhelming for myself, I always still count my blessings because over the years, over 10 years, 10, 15 years, I've poured so much into myself, right? As a woman, as a business owner, as a mother, I've poured so much into myself. I've poured so much into my children, so much into my children that sometimes people don't understand why I go above and beyond for my kids, right? And I've poured so much because I know that eventually this is my wealth. This is what I call building wealth. And my kids is my wealth, okay? Whether it is monetary or it is something that I can later on take pride in, okay? Because the least I can say is I tried, right? I tried is bigger than anything because at least you did not just give up and be complacent, and you did not stay comfortable because you was afraid to do something or you needed validation from other people, right? So I'm just super excited and very thankful and grateful that I am in the position that I am in, because most people would cry to be in my position, but I have a position that most people wish they could be in, right? And so I just want to come on this live and talk to you guys about believing in yourself. So before I get started, I want to introduce myself and tell people what I do. So my name is Latasha Shelton. I am the founder and CEO of Boss 5 Global, where I help aspiring entrepreneurs transition from the 9-to-5 grind and get into entrepreneurship. We focus on three things: personal development, business development, and building a personal brand. Okay. So if you're someone that wants to start a business, don't know how to start a business, come check me out. I'm the coach for you. If you're someone that have a business idea, but you don't know how to really put yourself out there, build confidence, I am that person for you. And if you're somebody that have a business and you struggle with scaling, we will look over everything and I can be that coach for you. And then another thing that I want to bring in is if you're someone, because I hear a lot of people say, Tasha, I don't want to quit my 9-to-5 job, but I do want to have a hustle, right? I do want to have a side business to bring in residual passive income from my family, right? I do encourage that. If that's what you want to do, I am still the coach for you, because it's fine to still work a 9-to-5 job as long as you're working in your passion, as long as you're doing things that you're satisfied with and you're happy with. Now, if you're still working your 9-to-5 job and you're afraid to quit because of monetary problem or monetary gain, then sorry, it's a fly that's trying to get on my food. Then I will try to personally develop you for you to unlearn some things that some beliefs that you may have within yourself or with that, whatever you have, right? We'll go over and do some personal development. But nevertheless, okay, so again, this live is entitled, excuse me, let me slow down. Okay, because I talk fast, and when I get to talking, I stumbled over my words and I don't pronounce things fully and correctly. So I told myself, slow down. All right, so let me slow down. Okay, so I titled this live, Believe in Yourself. Okay. And I want to tell a story. I want to paint a story on, some things that I personally came through to encourage you guys to show up even though it doesn't look good. All right. Show up even if you're running late. now than never. Okay. So I was with my daughter's, production team for her new play that she's in, Fiddler of the Roof. I'm so excited for her. And I was like, I'm going to be late for my Facebook Live. I'm going to be late for my Facebook Live. And I said, you know what? People that rock with me will understand. And so I said, I'm going to still jump in. I'm still going to hop on 12 o'clock. It's fine as long as I'm persistent, consistent in what I believe in or what I have going on. So here I am showing up for you guys. So I'm going to paint a story. So I'm going to use my daughter as an example when it comes to believing in yourself. But I want to start off with my story. And I know some of you guys know a little bit of my story, but if you don't know, I went to Roberts Pike Day Academy, young girl, had dreams to become on Broadway. I had dreams to be in musical theater. I had dreams to be a voice, right? I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be the next Ryan Seacrest. I wanted to be this big old star when I was younger. I had singing groups. My singing groups was, hey, Sierra, hey, girl, welcome to the live. My singing group was called Unique because we always was unique. So I had, and so I just had big dreams as a kid, right? And fast forward, I told my mother, I got a letter from Roberts Pike Day Academy. They saw that I was gifted. So they gave my mom the letter and was like, hey, we see your daughter's gifted. She's doing great in music class. She's very animated. We feel like she should audition for SCPA. So my mom was like, okay. So she sent me to auditions with, I forgot who she sent me. Hey, girl. Thank you for coming to the live. She sent me to auditions with a couple of friends. And so I went, their parents was there. My parents weren't there. Okay. So, me being by myself, working up the nerves to be able to go and perform in front of these people. And I didn't know what song I was going to sing. And the first thing that they were like, what are you going to sing? And I'm like, first thing I came up with in my head was Beyonce. You remember that song? It's just emotion. I can't sing right now, y'all, so don't hold me to this. My voice has been shot this week. I've been sick. But anyways, it's it's just emotion taking me over. Caught up inside. I sang that damn song. In the audition at SCPA, I sang that dang on song. And I don't know why that song came to my head, but I sang it. And so the lady was looking at me okay, baby, you did not sing none of the materials we had for you. My mom didn't prepare me for it or nothing. She just was like, well, they said you talented. Here you go. She just didn't understand, that these were my dreams because she had her own thing going. Okay. So fast forward, I didn't get into the school. Didn't get into the school, devastated. My mom was like, well, you didn't get into school. But other opportunities presented themselves to me. So I had opportunity to make a CD, Come Join the Circles, which was all, I wouldn't say go viral, but back in the day, it was a big thing, right? It was nationwide. You can get it at Barnes & Noble. So many copies over in Germany, China, and you can still order it to this day. It's called Come Join the Circle. Okay. It was a peace education CD. So I sang that, and then I had an opportunity to be a part of Music Hall to sing with Celine Dion. And so that was cool. And then I was singing a lot of songs around the city off the album that I made as a 13-year-old. Okay. 13 years old. But again, these were my dreams. And I did not know that I didn't know if I was talented enough because I never had people say, you go girl, root me on. It was just in my family was oh, okay, you want to do these things. It was never a big deal. No one never really saw me or poured into the things I wanted to do. So I really kind of had to take things, in the hand and I can't talk today, but I had to take things and just run with it. So fast forward, I'm trying to see. Oh, so I went to school for communication. I went to Hughes, and I was like, all right, well, if I ain't gonna be a singer, I'm gonna get into broadcasting school because somebody gonna hear me. Somebody gonna hear me talk. I don't care if I'm butchering it. people need to feel my personality. People need to know who I am in my soul. So I wind up going to communication, and I wasn't making great choices. I wasn't showing up to school on time. Again, I didn't have those parents that really was like, oh, you need to go this, you need to do this, you got a career, you're gonna be this. It was never none of that. So I kind of messed up all through high school, dropped out, went back to school, went to TAF. And then after that, I was smoking weed, drinking. I still had dreams. And then I ran into my baby father, got into a very toxic relationship with him, had my daughter. And it was it. That was it. That was my career. That was it. That was my freaking career. It was like it went down a drain. So I felt like, okay, I couldn't live my dream. I literally went into trucking. So in order I always loved to travel. Like I was a traveling person. So I got into trucking, travel the country, and was able to get very diverse and meet a lot of diversity of people around the world, or around the country rather. And it gave me the work ethic. It gave me the drive, the ambition, the go-getter mindset. And then again, I went and challenged myself. So I felt like I always wanted to challenge myself to be better. So I went through this thing of, all right, well, you did trucking, so what else can you do? Trucking made good money. And I was always, I wouldn't say money driven, but I always wanted to have a good career for myself, knowing that I didn't go to college, or knowing that I didn't complete college rather. I went and got into UPS, did UPS for 10 years on and off. And I wasn't happy. Like I wasn't happy. It was cool because I wasn't living my dream. I realized that I was doing everything that other people wanted me to do. My baby father was in trucking before I met him. UPS was a thing that he got into. And it was like everything that I was doing was because of my partner, because I wanted to just be submissive to my partner, because I feel like as a kid, I was always submissive to what people wanted me to do versus what I wanted to do. And hey girl, yes, baby, this is a story, girl. So I always wanted to do what other people wanted me to do, but not really fully tapping into like things that I enjoy doing. And it's public speaking, helping people. I'm a natural nurturer. Anybody that know me that I love to nurture anyone around me. I'm very introverted. So people say like, oh, you out there, you got this big personality. No, but I'm very introverted, like extremely introverted. It's almost scary. I love to be by myself, love to be at home. I like to black out noise. I like to be in my own world. I'm a Pisces. So we love to be dreamy people, and we love to stay in our world, in our box sometimes. And we come out to play when we feel like it. I feel like that need to be studied. I feel like we need to be studied. I don't know. And it causes me to not really go out and build relationships like I need to build. Not because I'm not a personal person, because I'm very personal, I'm very loving, I'm very loyal, I'm a very good friend. It's just who I am, I have to recharge. But anywho, so fast forward, I had a daughter. And about 5 years old, I noticed that my daughter had a talent. She was setting up shows around the house, and she would want me to watch her act. Mind you, my baby came in the world at 1 pound 13 now, so the odds was against her. And baby, when I fully tell my story, because it's coming, it's coming. It's gonna be about what made Tasha a boss. But I became a boss because I have a very dark story. Now, and it ain't, people got darker stories than me, but it's now that I look back, it's a dark story. And mainly it's because I didn't have boundaries, but nevertheless. But when my daughter came out, and the odds was against us, the devil was trying so hard to beat us down. I still rise. My daughter was showing me like, Mom, look. And she started tap dancing. She started putting on productions. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my baby girl like, this girl is talented. Singing, dancing, popping her hips. I mean, tumbling, doing things that I've never seen a kid do. I mean, never been trained by a professional, no nothing. This girl naturally just had it. Around about 5, 6 years old is when I can say, sorry, she started at 3 years old with her production. I say about 5 years old is when I discovered my baby actually can sing. When I think the first song I heard her sing was an Ariel song. And I was like, dang, she got a beautiful voice. And then she start to train this. I've never seen a kid that was so ambitious in my life. She literally put herself through vocal training on her own. YouTube channels, vocally training herself every single day. This girl would get out of school and go in her room and sing. I mean, it drove me crazy. I used to be like, shut up, turn this off. But she sang her little heart out. And about 6 years old is when her voice really fully developed. And sing to sang. That girl sang. So mixing her singing and her production, I was like, oh, I have to do something with this. I gotta do something with this. This girl, she's about to be a star. And she reminded me of me so much growing up, right? But the difference between me and her is that I saw her. My parents didn't. They didn't see me, but I saw her. And because I saw that talent and I knew that God put a halt on me and was like, you know what? We're going to still use you, but in a different form. I produced a person because I needed to be who I was today to show up for her. My mom couldn't show up for me because my mom didn't understand the world that I lived in. But I understand the world. I understand how it felt not to be recognized, that I wanted to do everything I could to make sure that she got to the next level. And that if I was in control of her, I know she was going to be a star because who I am, I'm a natural born leader. So I poured into her, put in all kinds of stuff. Schools never understood her. So I finally told her, you're going to audition for SCPA. It sounds a little bit about my story. It was like my daughter was repeating the same cycle with me. She auditioned for SCPA. This time she had material. I made sure she was prepared. She got a no the first time. And she was like, I'm giving up. I'm not doing it. I got to know. And I'm like, no, you are not giving up. We're not going to take no for an answer. They gave us another opportunity to re-audition a month later after they gave her a no. And I came in there and I poured into her and I said, you come in there, you confident, you got this, you confident. Ain't nobody better than you. Ain't nobody better than you. It's people that's better than her. But in my mind, I'm telling her, no one's better than you, giving her tunnel vision. She went in there, blew their socks off. They said, why did we give her to know the first time? I said, because she wasn't, it's okay. She had to learn those lessons, right? Because it's always okay to get a no because it makes you better in the long haul. And it showed my daughter that taking a no, don't be defeated by a no. And no isn't the answer. It's always going to be a yes as long as you work hard and you believe in yourself. So she got a yes. And we got her to SCPA. Well, all her previous school deemed my daughter retarded, ADHD, anxiety. She has all those things. She's not retarded, but she has ADHD, which kind of shows up in different ways than most people. Of course, because she had born early, she had a lot of medical stuff going on as her life progressed. But they tried to talk about my daughter. She'll never make it into SCPA. She'll never be good. She always this. She's doing this. She's always getting in trouble. She's disrespectful. Her mama doing a disjustice by taking her out of this good school and putting her in SCPA. She's going to get ate up by the sharks. Family members. Why would you put her in that school with all them gay people and talking mad stuff and like counting us out, and she gonna turn out to be this, she gonna turn out to be that. Like literally the odds is against us, y'all. Like the odds. But it reminded me of when I was a kid. And so as me being so resilient because I heard those things growing up, you think I was about to let somebody come in and tell my child? Relationships, people coming in, trying to take me off my track, take me off track with my daughter. You think I was about to let somebody come in and tell me that my daughter, that I should not do this for my daughter. You think I was about to let that happen? No, not under my watch. So she got an SCPA. And let me tell you something. This is her first year at SCPA, right? He has been there all since kindergarten. First year in SCPA. She's fourth grade, going to fifth grade. She was referred to this lady that does the production, Tosca. Opera. Never sang opera. Kendall was so good that this lady referred her over to do opera for this big production, Tosca at Music Hall. Kendall said, Mama, I've never did opera before. I don't want to do this production. I said, yes, you is. It don't matter if you never did opera. Step out your comfort zone, girl. Let's do this. We got this. As long as you got your mama, we got this. Okay? We got this because we're going to make it together. You got my front. I got your back. I got your back. You got my front. It's just me and you. So we go to Tosca. Kills it. Kills it. Production kills it. Just because Kendall was doing so well and she shows so much of her personality, the same lady that referred her, or the lady that is in charge of Tosca, referred her to Fiddler on the Roof production, which we just came from today for meet and greet for this big production. This play go 100 years back. One of the most classic plays. Tosca is one of the most well-known plays, classic plays. If you're in Tosca, baby, you made it, okay? You made it. Fiddler on the Roof, baby, you've made it, okay? So I'm going to get a shirt that say, okay, because let me tell you something. Put some respect on our name. Please do. My baby literally is performing in Music Hall in Tosca Opera, the opera of Tosca. All because she had a mother that poured into her. And I told her, never look back, always look forward. Don't listen to the people that's in your ear saying that you should have never left the private school. You should have never left Cheviot. Oh, you got these disabilities. Oh, you don't even know how to properly do this. Oh, you get in trouble so much. Just all these negative things about her that people were saying about her. My baby, I told her, and I don't even do social media, but I told her, clock it. And I don't even do that. And she say I'm cringy by doing it, but I'm like, tell them to clock that. You hear me? Clock it, because the odds was against her and the odds always been against me. Anything I've touched or anything I've done has always been a pushback. It's always been people saying something so negative. A lot of people say, oh, you in this industry, you've been in the trucking industry, you've done this industry, you don't know what you want to do in your life. If I would have let people tell me that I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life, I would have not been shit in life, because I would have let those people convince me that I did not know who I was. Look at me now with a whole book, okay? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to go to the moon, if you want to be Elon Musk, if you want to be an engineer, whatever you decide to do, if you want to do 16 things, that's your business. That's who you are. Don't let nobody tell you who you are as a person. Only you know who you are. Only you understand what you got going on. Only you see your vision. Only you visualize it. Only you got your own mind. Only you make your vision boards. Only you pray to God every night on your knees. Only you fucking build yourself up and look in the mirror even when you don't feel confident. Only you do that and nobody else. So my battery's going dead on my tablet, so I'm gonna talk fast. So the whole message on this live today, right? And that's all I'm gonna talk about this live, because I gotta go, because we're going to the FCC game. But I want to say, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself when nobody else does. Whether it's your parents, don't try to find validation from nobody, because you're not going to get it. If you're looking for validation from anybody, you will not get it. Trust and believe me, you will not get it. Now, you got a couple people cheering you on the back end, but everybody's not going to cheer you on. Believe in yourself, because your dreams will literally manifest. If my daughter would have let people hold her back, her dreams will never have manifested. My baby will be at Music Hall tomorrow at 7:30. in the musical play. If y'all want to go, it's $35. I got a discount code. You can check out her musical tomorrow. And then she has some musicals the end of the month. Because I'm her mother and I saw beauty in her and I saw passion in her, I wanted to pour that into her. She walks in my footsteps. But I want to tell you guys, please believe in yourself. I'm telling you, jump off the front porch, start that business, do whatever you want to do. Get on those Facebook Live. Look fucking cringy. Look cringy. I don't care. Whoever is meant to be on your lives and whoever is meant to tune in will tune in regardless. I got the same people coming back every single week tuning into my lives because something resonates with them. I may not know it all, but what I do know is I got experience. I got a lengthy resume to back up all the things that I've been doing, right? All these fake people on social media, people try to tell you to buy these $100,000 courses, $10,000 courses, $1,000 courses, and I'm giving you free game. It's not, it's the game is, they say the game is not meant to be told, it's meant to be sold. But I'm going to tell the game because at the end of the day, God always come around and bless me no matter what. Doors are opening up for me. Doors are opening up for my daughter. All because I genuinely want to show up for people. I genuinely want to help people. I genuinely want people to get out of the rat race and believe in their passion and their dreams. So like, I just want to tell you, believe in yourself. My daughter will be at Music Hall because she believed in herself. I believed in her. I believed that she was going to be who she needed to be. And I said, black out all the noise and stay focused. People are always going to say what you can't do. And that's fine. We need those people to cheer us on because that's nothing but fuel to our fire. We need people to hate on us. Hate is good. Stop looking at it as bad because obviously they're hating because they don't feel confident enough to do the same thing. So they're going to hate on everything you got going on. And that's perfectly fine for me. People, I don't have friends to this day because I get a lot of hate, but that's okay because that's what keeps me going every single Wednesdays, every week. Even if I miss a week, I'm always still showing up. I'm always still coming here and talking to you guys about what to do, what not to do, how to start this, how to do this. I got all kinds of stuff to sell. Y'all don't see me on here being salesy. I'm not buy this course, be my coach. Y'all not doing this. Y'all tuning in every week and y'all not purchasing. I don't care about those things because God got me. I'm okay. Let me tell you something. This costs more than somebody. This right here is legacy. Fuck what anybody gonna buy or anything like that. I don't care about that because Tasha still, I'm a hustler by heart. I get to my bag. I get to my money no matter what, right? I got 16 different hustles that I got going on, right? That's pouring into my household, right? I'm invested in a whole bunch of stuff outside of my business. Real estate, stocks, all kinds of stuff, right? So I'm highly blessed and highly favored. I don't need anything. But what I'm trying to say is this is legacy for me. My children can pick this up. My kids can pick this up. When my kids, if I'm dead and gone and my kids want a memory of me, what they can do is say, my mama was a boss. My grandma was a boss. My great grandma was a boss. My lineage was a boss. You hear me? I don't really care about that. Create something, create a legacy for yourself that you can feel proud of and keep you motivating to move to the next level. Right? I wear my merch every day. I wear my merch. What's that? Boss Life Global. Why? Because I'd rather wear my own label because I make me. I make up who I am. Right? I make up who I am. So I just get tired of people wanting to keep up with the Joneses and keep up with social media. Social media is not a real place. It's fake. Everything on social media literally is scripted. It is scripted. It's fake. Right? So my thing is this. Everybody is pretending to be something they're not. Everybody is pretending to have so much money. Everybody's pretending to say have all these luxury cars and luxury this. And then what that does is bring our confidence down and we don't want to go and do it because we look funny. Our video quality ain't that. We look funny doing it. We in a 2-bedroom apartment. Our background looks shitty or, we might not have the best camera work or whatever the case might be, or might not have the latest clothes or makeup might not be on fleek here. So what? I will get on camera looking crazy, y'all. My YouTube channel, go to I got a gardening channel too and I've been doing gardening. I don't even tell you I got a whole YouTube channel too. Because whatever. I'm in my own world, creating my own bag, creating my own reality. I don't have to boast it on social media. But I get on social media looking crazy. You think I care? I got nice bags, but I ain't over here talking about, look at my Louis Vuitton bag, look at my Michael Kors bag. Look, I don't do none of those different things, right? Only people, my mother used to say, if it glitter, it isn't gold, right? Whatever, what they say, y'all know I will butcher a quote. I will butcher the shit out of a quote. Uh, Everything that glitter isn't gold is what my mom used to tell me all the time. Like, just because that man say he got money, that don't mean nothing. But that don't mean anything. Just because he looked like he got something, just because he maybe y'all don't know what they got going on. You don't know what it took for him to actually act like he got something. Pretend. They driving Lamborghini, all this stuff. But it's in debt. Hundreds of $1,000s is in debt because they're trying to keep up with a lifestyle. Be true to who you are. Don't try to fit in where you don't belong. Like, being an underdog is being on top. You hear me? Being an underdog is being on top. Sometimes you got to be the underdog. It's okay. I'm the people look up to me, but I say I'm the underdog, and that's fine. And I love to be the underdog. Okay.
All right. Anyways, I took that off. I love to be the underdog. So I just want to get on this live and tell y'all, show up, network, put yourself out there, even though it don't make sense. Show up for you. Don't show up for nobody else. Show up for you. And that's it. As long as you show up for you, you look yourself in the mirror and say, I am worthy, confident enough to be who I am, show up in the world as my own boss. And I say boss means be obedient, serving yourself. BOSS is being obedient, serving self, right? And I like to say boss life, don't let life boss you. And that's a real saying for me. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down on that because I believe it wholeheartedly that you have to start believing in yourself and you have to start serving you. Start serving you. Block out the noise, block out the people. Start what you need to start. Better late than never. Okay? The people that's supposed to be rocking with you, people that's going to come support you will eventually come support you. Sorry to say that people are going to start supporting you when they see you got motion. Most Black African American people do that. Most of them. They only want to support when they feel like you got something because they will benefit it. A lot of people are opportunists. People only want to be around you because they want to get your opportunity. They want to either stop your opportunity or benefit from the opportunity. Okay, so that's why it's important for you to set boundaries, watch your circle, watch who's around you. If they weren't shooting in the gym with you, they don't belong in your circle. Okay, if they weren't shooting in the gym with you, they don't belong in your circle. Stop trying to bring people in your circle because now you made it or you got something. You're gonna be just a word of wisdom. You will end up broke. You will end up with your career shattered because it ain't nothing but, I'm telling you, the most evil thing out there is jealousy. Jealousy. If you got more than somebody and they wish to be in your position, they will do everything to take you out of that position. So watch the people around you, march to your own drum, and make sure you stay true to yourself. And that's it. Stay true to yourself. And don't try to people please. That's it. So I just want to give you a little backstory, a little tidbit on what me and my daughter literally is experiencing right now. I'm watching in real time my daughter living out a dream that was once supposed to be mine, but because I didn't let my ego get engulfed in that, right? I decided to take the ego out of it and pour it back into her so she can live the dream that I once had, because she's still part of me, right? So if she make it, I made it. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next Wednesday. I'm actually going to be out of town next Wednesday, so I don't know if I'm going to be on the live next week. If I do, it'll be probably from the beach or it'll be in my hotel room. I haven't decided yet, but thank y'all for coming and tuning in every week. And my same people coming in here listening to me give my my sermon. I'm always preaching, but it's all good stuff, right? You guys can learn from it. But anyways, thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. I will see you next Wednesday, and we will actually be in a new month, so we'll have a new topic next month. I don't know the topic for next month, but I'll drop it when I find out. I got to look at my calendar. Also, as you can see down below, you can purchase the book, The Boss Blueprint, on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. And if you want to catch the replays, make sure you go to my Facebook. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Boss Life Global. I'm going to post it at the bottom of this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on all social medias, Instagram, Latasha_BossLife. My business page is Boss Life Global. And my Facebook is Latasha Shelton, okay? So at Boss Life Global, you'll see all my social medias pop up, okay? So I will see you next time. Peace out.